We are at Husker Harvest Days talking with the Nebraska Bankers Association. Joining us is Craig Brewster, who is with the Butte State Bank and currently serves as the chairman. Craig, another good show, a time to not only discuss agriculture but highlight what Nebraska banks provide to agriculture.
Yeah, Nebraska banks lend about $11 billion a year to production agriculture, either be it in production loans, operating loans, equipment loans, and farm real estate loans. So we play Nebraska banks play a big role in financing production agriculture.
We all know there are challenges. A year or two ago, we thought this was the new plateau, but we're kind of getting back to that normal range where folks are looking for good production loans and looking for some solid backing as we continue to figure out as agriculture continues to change.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a challenge. I think for 2014, I think people that have marketed grain, they're probably going to be okay. When you look at going into 2015 with some of the things that producers have to do as far as the new farm bill and figuring out on the insurance side which way they're going to go. But the other thing I would encourage producers to do is be ahead of the curve. And what I mean by that is get in and see your lender. Open those lines of communications and make sure the lender's on the same page with the borrower. We got a lot of younger operators that have come into the industry that haven't seen the tough times, and vice versa. When the banking industry has some young lenders that haven't seen that. So it's going to take a lot of cooperation between the producers and the bankers and the people that finance them to ensure that everybody's ahead of the curve and being proactive in trying to determine what's best for their operation.
You just completed a ag conference with the Nebraska Bankers, recognized some folks for their long-term commitment, but also kind of got the latest on what to expect, some of the things you just talked about as far as working with those customers, because, it is kind of a different plateau we're working with.
Yeah, we are. You know, in Nebraska, one of the benefits I think that a lot of producers have now, this isn't the case throughout the state, but a lot of producers have two entities, and what I mean by that is they're in row crop production, plus they have beef livestock. And the beef livestock, I think, going forward for a year or two, might be able to support the strain that's going to come down on production agriculture and on the row crop side. So those guys that are balanced in that have both will probably be okay. My concern is with the one entity operations, be it either strictly grain or strictly cattle, and how are they going to be able to position themselves to withstand some of the downturn that we're seeing in the ag economy right now.
All right, Craig. Well, very good. Appreciate it, and good luck as you continue being chairman of the Nebraska Bankers.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Craig Brewster from the Butte State Bank, current chairman of the Nebraska Bankers Association. We are at Husker Harvest Days near Grand Island. For Agview, I'm Ken Rogers.